queen. Yes, people. Hope being strong. Hope being astute. And I hope your flask cup doesn't look like that. That looks so wrong, doesn't it? Wife needs clothes. Baby needs shoes. Red Pill Phil needs a new flask. That's 2 flasks merged into one. Look at that. It's like a hybrid painted out flask. Yes, peeps. Good morning to you. Hope you're all right. Who's this? No way. Is that who I think it is? Rose English. Is that the mighty Rose English that's just pops in the comment section? Well, shut that bloody door. Yes. How you doing, Rose? Bloody hell, it's good to see you. I've tried calling you a couple of times. The elusive Rose English. Yes. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Just had a text in. Guess who? Yes. R. Brooks. VM Birmingham City FC. Yes. The Brummies in the house. Morning, haircut. Morning. How we diddling? Listen, Rose, bloody hell. You probably put a smile on my face, you jumping in there. Where have you been? You know what? Have you been abducted by aliens and have you just been dropped back down? It's so weird, that, isn't it? Have you got a missing timeline, Rose, or what? Are you missing like 6 months? Seriously? I hope you've been good. I hope you've been good. And I hope everything's all right with you and your family. I really do. And everyone else. I hope everyone's doing sweet. Meet you in London, Phil. I'm going to try and get to London, so yeah, repaint for a paint. Mate, that's what I'm doing. I'm touching up. I'm going round touching up, snagging. Snagging is not a painter's best friend. They can't bother snagging, does their head in. The one beauty with this is that no one is living in this property. It makes it oh so much more difficult when you've got people living in the property. For all manner of reasons. Honestly, I could do a video on snagging and the people you encounter when you're snagging, the demands they want when you're snagging, the shit they've got rolling round the house when you're snagging, the pets that want to either eat you or lick you to death when you're snagging. Man, you don't get paid enough. I tell you, don't get me going. Yes! I mean, I met you in London when you was, standing on that box. Right, sir. Right, okay. You mean that wobbly box? Man, I tell you what, that done my balance skills really good. I tell you, I was stood on it and I was like, if I can not fall off this and kind of make myself look a right jackass live online, then I could actually be a ballerina. That's what I thought. My balance skills so improved after that event, mate. Really did. I'm missing comments here because I'm too busy looking about. Philip, yes! Project Bluebeam shouldn't happen, but will come with the war if it does. I know. Mate, you know what, sir? Yes, I am anti-Manda. This is the psychological thing, innit? I personally believe in panspermia, the theory of panspermia, the theory that life on this planet came from what we perceive as the stars, or particularly out there. Whether it was done on purpose or whether it was an accident, you know, that is the bigger question. There's theories on both sides. At the moment, because we know of governmental involvement with UFOs, we know the technological level they must be at in terms of black projects. It is hard to look into the sky right now at this moment in time, and no matter what you see, be truly convinced that it is something that is what is perceived to be extraterrestrial. That is the problem that mankind has got because of the technological prowess, because of the black budget, because of how technological they are advanced in front of what we actually know. Propulsion systems that we know nothing about, cloaking systems that we probably know nothing about, craft that can maybe appear and reappear that we may know nothing about. This is fascinating and I've loved it. I've been into UFOs way before I was doing any of this shit. And in many ways, it's very mystical. It'll always keep my interest. What is a shame at this moment in time is the fear that if anything is seen, it's got to be contrived and man-made. And that, to me, although I appreciate that stance, because of course we see how we're being duped on so many different levels, so why wouldn't they make us think that? You know, as well as people may look at cattle mutilations and go, well, that's some funky ass technological shizzle right there. That doesn't mean to say it's extraterrestrial at all. And that is what is the headbanger. I was looking at a channel, worldwide, UFOs worldwide, and I'm going to do a stream later on today if you're interested. I've handpicked 2 or 3 of the clips that this guy is analysing. I'm totally going to promote this channel. This is not really, this is 1 because of my love of UFOs, 2 because I looked further down on one of his videos and it sparked a video that I was researching into in the mid-2000s. So it kind of got my excitement up, got my passion going. And I'm going to just walk it through. It's not going to be a massive stream because the clips are not that long, but it'll give us a chance to have a look at things. And the one video that this guy had, well, it was actually it was pictures, but I then went to the channel of the original person who filmed it using a very good telescope. And all I can say is that what we're looking at is something that's stratospheric. Stratospheric. It is crazy. But when I was researching it back in the day, no one really knew what it was. Now, there seems to be an element where this could have been a black project. Now, I don't know. All I know is that I'm going to go through and walk through these clips and this email that was attached to one of the clips that speaks a lot of, 1, what the work of this individual's doing, and 2, what he might actually be filming. And this email was sent from an eminent guy in the military. Amazing. Begs the question. So I don't want to go too much onto it because I haven't got any clip to show you right now. But later on, once I get my stuff sorted, not sure what time, I'm just going to throw on a quick stream if you're up for it. I do believe, just don't want to have evidence. Hold on. I just do not have evidence. Yes, Rob, and that's the thing. That's the thing. There could be many different things going on at the same time here. And it's not a question of wanting to believe, it's the probability and likelihood what is going on. What we do know, there's an air of exploitation and manipulation. There's secrecy, there's funding on black projects. Is there interstellar travel? Going off the black projects and the technological prowess on how far advanced they may be, that could be a probability. Have we been to planets that they're not telling us about? Same again, going off the black projects, the money that is siphoned through there, the technological prowess. In terms of age, That could be a probability. If that is the case, does that mean we have already made contact with what we perceive as other life forms? Going off the first two things I've said, that could be a probability. But we still have that sticky thing in the room. Disinformation, people throwing drones up there, making them look like UFOs, CGI, people being hired to, just throw a spanner in the works. So anyone who's rational, like this chap, I think it was Rob, you bang on. You want to believe, and you probably, in your heart of hearts, you do. But you're still rational. And that's the most difficult place, because you're not putting your mask on there. I mean, I personally do believe that we have been visited. I personally do believe that there are variant sets of what we perceive as an alien life form. I personally believe that. Can I prove it? Probably not. I've seen a lot of stuff that makes me think. Can I prove that what we're going through now is all contrived? To a degree, yeah. But to the wider world, it looks ambiguous, so people will never fully believe it. So it's all a matter of opinion, your conscious level, and the probability of what will go on. Because for every person that don't want to believe it, you're looking down instead of looking up. And I'm a person that looks up. I want to see what will go on above us, because it's been happening for decades, hundreds of years. Thousands of years if you include cave paintings. So interpretation and articulation of it is always been the most important thing, and not just assuming that you've got ETs all over the place. But we've got to look at probabilities, going back to the the Drake equation. Got to be sensible. Even if you're a theologian, it might rock your world, panspermia, but it's got to be listened to and respected. Or you're just going to say to people that no, it's just one creator and that's it. I mean, that's a narrative within itself, and I'm not knocking anyone who's into religion. You follow what you know. It's a beautiful subject that will never end. And I'm going to get going now because I have got work to do. Thank you very much for taking the time out to listen to this, and whether you want to follow on later and watch the stream. But this is predominantly about this channel, UFO Worldwide. It's a great channel. I've actually reached out to the guy in his comment section, probably the wrong way of doing it, to try and secure an interview some point in the future with him, to talk about what he feels and maybe pick top 5 videos that he's covered, and let's discuss it. It's getting an open air panel with people on a stream. It's a fascinating subject. I covered it a couple of months ago, and people were interested because of people's own interpretations and perceptions of it that had fuck all to do with me. I just didn't realize how popular it was when people, we're all waking up and we all want to know. There's plenty of things that are going on in this world and we don't know. So I'm not going to let people say to me, the fake alien invasion. So that's a sufficient reason why I should never look at the phenomena of UFOs or the paranormal, to break it even further. Nah, man. Nah. Because what you're saying is a psyop just as much as what you think I'm looking into. That perception of a fake alien invasion has only been around for the past few years. The UFO community has been screaming for disclosure for the past 30, 40, 50 fucking years, ever since Roswell. So this subject, man, and if there is any element of truth in it, does that not rewrite the books a little bit? So if you do want to find out the true origins of yourself and, what your existence is all about, don't we need to go down all realms? Man, the paranormal, ancient civilizations, I want to touch base with all of them. All of them. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for jumping on. A big hi to Dolly, big hi to Rose. Listen, Rose, get back in touch with me. Let's have a little natter with you. That'd be great to see what you've been up to, how you're doing. Thank you and bless you all for jumping on this stream. Same again, I'm going to try and get me crap together, get home mid-afternoon, and just do an hour's little stream, just going through these videos. And if this person is actually watching, who's running this UFOs Worldwide, I think he did something to me at one point, please, if you could reach out, because I would love to promote your channel, and I would love to hear how you got into this, you know, the prominent figures that you think are telling the truth, as to the prominent figures that are throwing out disinformation, and where you think with the landscape personally at the moment. Brilliant, guys. Gotta go. Wife needs clothes, baby needs shoes, and man needs a new frigging flask. Love you all, even the pissing haters. God bless you.